Wonder is based on the young adult novel Wonder by RJ Palacio, and I thought it would be a great, great movie because when I read the book, I cried, I think, I don't know, probably a dozen times. And the thing that struck me the most was how memorable each and every character was. You not only knew who they were, but what they needed in life, what they weren't getting, and I thought it was a beautiful blueprint for empathy. Auggie was played by Jacob Tremblay, whom I first saw in the movie Room. He was one of the most extraordinary, you know, it's funny to say, he's one of the most extraordinary young actors I've ever seen. He's simply one of the most extraordinary actors I've ever been around, period, regardless of age, regardless of anything. Jacob has this almost a savant-like ability to throw himself completely into the moment, into the character, and then the minute you take off that mask, he's Jacob again. It's amazing to watch. And one thing I found was that over time, the makeup became the performance for him. It became his mask, the way that the space helmet was Auggie's mask. And he could throw himself into feeling like this character. And what I kept encouraging him to do was always just be a kid. You know, there are moments where I had them have a burp contest, you know, because I just wanted to always remind them, just be a kid. That's what this is about. This isn't about being a special anything. It's about being a normal, ordinary, amazing kid. I've never seen anybody with more access to their raw emotions than Julia Roberts, and she can do it over and over and over again. I would write these jokes for Nate, I would write this dynamic for Nate, but his script notes are things that he said, I think maybe you need this. He was always right. Amazing, amazing instincts. Some great improvs on set, you know. I believe his was like, you know, well, I know I am. You know, that's Owen Wilson in a nutshell. What I love about this movie, though, is that Owen went far beyond that kind of effortless, breezy, comedic thing that we all know and love him for. And when it's time to really talk about what's going on, it's time to be kind or present for his son, he's there. Daveed Diggs played Mr. Brown. And Daveed's casting was incredibly important for a number of reasons. The first one was the kids love him. And I wanted, because I wanted to show education and teachers and this school in a great light, who better than Daveed Diggs to perform for the kids and to engage with them. The theme of Wonder can be encapsulated in one word, and that's kindness. Not only the kind acts that the characters engage in on screen, or that RJ Palacio wrote about in the novel, but also the way the novel was written, the way the film was made, the way it was all designed. It's all about kindness. It's like to treat the characters with empathy and understanding and giving them the benefit of the doubt, even if they start off on the wrong foot. That's kindness. To make a film that doesn't preach at you and doesn't depress you and doesn't make you feel sad at the end of the day, but one that gives you hope, one that gives you an emotional link to family or to childhood or whatever, that's kindness. Or to write a book and then to have the movie follow a book that shows a multitude of point of views to make you realize that there is such a larger world going on beyond the sphere that circles your own head or your own life. You know, that in itself is kindness. You know, ultimately, if you look at the world as a Russian doll, or you're peeling an onion, you're getting closer and closer to something that resembles the truth. And for Wonder, the only way to that truth was in one word, and that is kindness.